What's up, guys, and welcome to the Naked Batman Show. And I'm going to try and breeze through these really quick. I mean, this is some stuff from last week and from this week, and I'm just going to try and do this pretty quick because my phone memory is really low right now, so I can't hold that much. So I'm going to start off with Deadpool, number 6. This was pretty good. I like the artwork on the cover. I like the story. It's been pretty good so far. It's been exactly what a Deadpool story needs to be. I just didn't like how the end. It was satisfying, but not as much as I wanted it to be. It just wasn't as epic as I wanted it to be. But that's. I mean, you really can't do anything about that. It's just kind of happens. Sometimes it's just depending on the writer, depending on their deadline and stuff like that. I mean, you never really know why some stories end up the way they do. This was really. I mean, it was good. It definitely worth picking up the back issues if you haven't been reading it. But yeah, this is just it's been really good. I mean, I'm not dissing it. It's just there were some things that I just didn't like about it, and I just not really gonna dig into it because, like I say, I don't have much time. But it was more or less issues of I just wanted them to kind of expand and just make for a more epic ending. Just because Deadpool's really flashy, lots of explosions, mindless violence. And I just kind of want to see more of that because that's Deadpool. I mean, that's just what it is. But overall, I give it a 4 out of 5, just because just because of that one little thing. I mean, it's just it definitely satisfied. So I mean, it's worth picking up all 6 issues, and I'm excited uh, for the new story arc that's coming. So yeah, 4 out of 5. Now I got to get to rolling. Superior Spider-Man number 6. This was really good, really violent. You can see the violent side of Doc Ock as Spider-Man. I mean, because these guys go around pranking people when they prank the mayor, and then Spider-Man's hired by the mayor to go do something about it. And these guys, they're trying to make viral videos to get famous, but they're filming while they try to prank Spider-Man, and then he gets mad, and you see them little claws he's got in his suit now. That's Doctor Octopus's thing he put in. He basically killed these two. Like he showed up like blood flying while he was like clawing them. So apparently the Avengers are about to kick him out. So this is pretty bad right now. Pretty horrible, but definitely a pretty good issue. I really didn't think it was going to be that good. Not until the last couple pages, but I give it a 5 out of 5. I really liked it. Indestructible Hulk. Mark Waid has just done a really good job with this little. Um, it's kind of turned off to the side. Did this little story. I think it's been like 2 issues. It's been really good, and he's like a new villain, and there's the potential for him to come back, which I like that. And um, it was just a really good story, beautiful artwork. Just I'm really liking the way he's doing this. And if this is going to be anything, like Daredevil, I mean, it's just going to offer you everything you can want. And the only thing I'm worried about is that the artist, that Linnell Yu, is not going to be there for the next 2 issues or so. So I'm kind of worried about that because I've seen the covers; they look really cheesy and cartoony. So I'm kind of worried. I mean, this is the art that needs to be in a Hulk comic because it's epic. This is what Hulk needs to be, and they shouldn't change it, especially not this soon. So I'm really worried about that. But other than that, this issue was amazing. I give it a 5 out of 5. I gotta get to rolling faster. All new X-Men number 9, Mystique and Sabretooth. It was pretty good. It established some information we needed to know, but the thing is I wish it would have delved into more of the X-Men stuff. Like Scott and Jean Grey and the all new X-Men. I wish they would have talked more about them and kind of gone into more of what needs to be done. And I mean, because now I got to wait till next month's issue, because I had to sit there and read Mystique and Sabretooth's whatever. I mean, it was okay, but it really wasn't necessary. And she's not a necessary character right now because after her dialogue with Cyclops, young Cyclops, I mean, she just didn't really play a role after that. So I just think that was kind of a waste of time. I give it a 3 out of 5 just because of that, but it still was pretty decently written and it was a pretty good story. But like I say, I just wish it would have been more, helping out the story a little better than it did. So, Deadpool Illustrated #3. I've liked this so far, but this issue is where it just really felt like it's starting to get stale. Um, I like it; it's funny, but it's just not as funny as the first one. The first two were. It was kind of a little too morose, what I mean, because Deadpool's morose, of course, but I mean, if you read Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, I mean, of course you know, that was like that. But I mean, we don't need another Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. This is him, you know, killing Scrooge and stuff like that. I mean, it should be more comical than it is, and it's just it's just kind of getting stale. Like I said, I mean, first two issues were good. This one, for some reason, to me, it didn't really stand out. But I give it a 3 out of 5 just because I really wasn't that impressed. So yeah, I don't know. Like I say, sometimes I don't know why things turn out the way they do, but you know, I'm gonna do these together just because it applies and because I don't have a lot of time. Superior Spider-Man 6. I have no earthly idea what that means. That's because I'm an idiot. Um, and book 3 of Age of Ultron. Um, this was the first story, and this was basically Superior Spider-Man in age, the Ultron stuff. And this was pretty good because it's basically like he tries to outwit Ultron and basically gets outsmarted, and it really kind of humbles Doc Ock, and it was a pretty good issue. And then this one, Luke Cage, you see there, he's trying to make a sacrifice of She-Hulk to Ultron so that she can get in and try and gather intel from the inside. And it's just things are looking really hopeless right now. So I'm definitely eager to read more of these. Um, I just don't understand when it's supposed to be placed. Like, because Superior Spider-Man, I mean, that's just kind of an offshoot. I mean, because it's like it's definitely not following up to from the last issue that I just reviewed. It's not following that. And I'm just wondering if it's going to do that. I don't think it's going to do that in the next issue because I think it's getting back to what it was doing. But it was just kind of more of a tie into this, and it really didn't have anything to do with that continuity. But I'm just wondering where this is supposed to be. It's like a futuristic thing or just a what if thing. Really not sure, but it's pretty good. So I give both of these a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this Age of Ultron stuff, even though I'm not really sure when it's supposed to take place or whatever. But that's all I got. Running out of memory. So see you guys later.